Welcome to another episode of Racing to Learn. We are a nonprofit that gets kids excited about math and science. We are on the workbench today wrapping up one of our projects. Now, we've been trying to just clean up the garage, so to speak, just getting rid of RCs that we don't drive that much anymore. Or, we were in an evaluation stage in terms of looking at different platforms for our program, and we bought a variety of trucks and buggies. Actually, we just sold our team associated B6 buggy, and now we're getting ready to sell this. This is our Traxxas / 4x4 VXL with a host of upgrades. Now, we actually picked up this truck in Arizona and hauled it back to California as a carry-on luggage, and we've done a good many number of upgrades. This truck actually takes a lot to withstand the rigors of brushless power and bashing. Now, this comes with the VXL 3S and VXL and Valenion motor system here. We're going to go ahead and get this ready for the next owner. So, a couple things about this truck. What eventually led to it sitting on the shelf for so long was this. One of the bearings blew out and seized, and we couldn't drive it anymore. So it's been sitting on the shelf since, which is kind of a waste. It's got the metal rear, metal center differential support here. You definitely need this. I don't remember if this was from King Motors, but a host of companies make it. Got the aluminum shock caps on the back. You definitely need those. We had one blow out. I can actually see that this shock is, or the screw for it, is working its way loose there. So let's go ahead and address that while it's fresh in our minds. So the screws on these Traxxas trucks kind of work themselves loose because there isn't a proper pivot ball. Actually, the washer, I might move this washer to the other side. I'm not sure if, actually I got the manual right here. So, yeah, actually, the washer is supposed to be on that side. The washer is supposed to be between the shock cap and the shock tower here. So, anyways, a couple of other necessary upgrades. It comes with plastic drive shafts, which are notorious for breaking. So we upgraded to Techno CVDs, constant velocity drive shafts all the way around. That was not a cheap upgrade. I think there are probably cheaper alternatives nowadays, but we wanted to go for durability there. So I'm not sure why we had thrown a super small pinion on this, but we're going to be, this pinion actually, I think it was an experiment. It's just way too small even to actually reach the spur gear here. So I'm looking for my box of pinions. Here we go. So just looking for a 32 pitch gear here. Here we have 13 tooth. I'm going to see if we have anything a tad smaller. Don't think we do in our pinion box. Wondering if we had anything out here. These are Mod 1 gears, too big. These are 48 pitch, too small. Yeah. So we're gonna have to go with this. I'll just let the future owner know that we've got a 13 tooth pinion in here. Go ahead and get this old one out. go ahead and set the gear mesh. I'm going to throw it in the pinion box. I don't know if there's any thread lock left in this. I may have to grab another tube of thread lock here. Just going to clean this grub screw off so that the thread lock can adhere properly. Got just enough here. So start the grub screw, line it up with the flat plane on the motor. I'm just gonna clean all these things off here while we've got this open. Okay, and the motor mount for this. Oh, gotta flip the screw around. Flip the pinion around. Forgot on these trucks. Okay, don't tighten it all the way down just because we want to line it up. Line the gears together so that they mesh nicely. There we go. All right, and now let's see what screw goes in. What size screw we need to mount the motor. I'm just looking at the manual here that I printed out. Okay, a 3x8. That doesn't look right. What is this? 3x8. Okay, 3x15. 3x15. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my calipers. All right, got my calipers back. Now we are looking for a 3x15. Screw. That looks about right. It's got to go into that bulkhead. So, all right, we got that 3x15 cap head screw on with a washer. And the angles on this are a little bit odd. So having these ball tipped wrenches are handy for doing this here. Okay. Put some thread lock on there too because this is going into metal. And we'll also want some paper to set the pinion mesh properly. scratch post-it note here. So for 32 pitch, I like to just double over a piece of paper. It's thinner here. Set the mesh. Work the paper in there. Press it down in place and then tighten up that set screw. There we go. Looks good. And actually, I'm going to adjust the grub screw or the pinion screw there just to make it line up better with the center of the gear. Okay, there's some good backlash, or proper backlash. And let's see here, we can put the cap back on, the gear cover, and it's a 3x6 screw that goes on there. Alright, so this is the right spec screw. Just making sure as we reassemble this. Okay, and then we'll tackle the radio next. So, here's our radio. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, it looks like this video is getting a little bit long. So, we'll go ahead and continue this in the next episode, but let us know what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Thanks again for watching.